Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It feels like those are my two calling cards, unfortunately. I start off with a cough and I say okay a lot. Regardless, good morning. Thank you for joining me as always. We are back to playing Legend of Dragoon. Hopefully today's episode will be a little bit longer. Last time I was in some pretty bad shape, so I really struggled to get through 45 minutes. I'm hoping today rolls a little bit better. Just getting back to the Stardust list here. Hold on for 1 second, please. We did Fernie. We haven't been able to do Neat or Forest of the Winglies, so Leningrad. Here we go. Alright. That should hopefully about take care of it. Hopefully. I'm sorry, this is a rough start to the episode. I'm not doing super great. Oh, also, you may notice me being a little bit more off rhythm with the additions and things today. Unfortunately, some of the new medications that I'm taking, holy crap, are messing with my balance and focus a little bit, so I'm a little dizzy. And I'm very, I'm struggling to talk. But I missed already 2 streams this week, and I didn't want to miss a third, because this is something that I enjoy doing. Oh, hi Nat, welcome in. How you doing? Stop that.
Oh, hi there.
I actually know who said the hi there today. I really need a bot that'll, like, put that into the chat for me so I can see it. It's one thing that doesn't show up on my preview for OBS. Now, I don't remember what we're doing. Yeah, but it doesn't show up on my OBS screen itself. If I could show you, I would, but I've got the flag on the side. I'm seeing exactly the same thing that you are, except that the flag on the side is the version of Discord chat that it picks up. So you can see that as your text is scrolling, it's not showing in there who actually asked for the... or who used the channel points for the oh hi there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm assuming I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of things that I really would like to get sorted to be a little bit more functional as a streamer. I mentioned that last time too. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Here's Rose. Alright, I'll do my best for the stupid accents. Please forgive me if I have to stop partway.
Did you find out anything about Lloyd?
No, there is no trace yet.
I just happened to meet them. This is Joanna and Sadie.
I'm doing what I can. Thank you for the concern, Nat. Excuse me, but you had some changes in your body recently. What are you talking about? Sister Luann, Sister Seti. Thank you, Sister Luanna. Now I can walk outside. How can I thank you? It's fine. That's what we, the Sacred Sisters, are for. would like to talk to you. Can we go someplace else? How are you doing today, by the way, Nat? Wait a second, what? What'd I do? What'd I break? I did nothing. Okay. I'm suffering. I only got about like... Oh, you were getting weird ads? That's unfortunate. Oh, what happened there? I don't... Hold on, sorry. What's it? Ah, there we go. That was why. Well, thank you for resubbing. I appreciate you, as always. Damn, 7 months. Woohoo! See, I've got the watch streak, but you've got the prime streak. Yes, 7 already. But like I was saying, yeah, I didn't have a good night's sleep. Only about 3 hours. And if you ever wonder why I say I can't do horror, just as a brief reminder, last night I was watching this guy on YouTube speedrun a horror game, the stupid Duck Hunt one, where it's basically the dude in a dog costume that comes out of the game to murder your mom and then you. Because it was a speedrun, there weren't any things that I thought were going to pop out at me. And sure enough, they didn't. But I woke up in the middle of the night for a different reason than usual. It wasn't just coughing. I woke up because I had a nightmare where I invented this weird horror game plotline in my head. It is a horror game, yeah. But I invented this weird horror game plotline in my head where you're being stalked by a yandere ghost of a girlfriend from beyond the grave who is trying to help you fight off monsters and spirits that are haunting you, but every time that you have to use her powers, she steals a part of your soul so that you can be together forever, and it corrupts your body as you go. So the idea is you have to play in a stealthy way, and you can wake yourself out of the situation as you're getting caught, but you try not to so that she can't steal your soul. But she's also actively trying to jump scare you into wanting to do that, so she's like sabotaging you as you're going through and knocking things off shelves and stuff. Hi, Cheeky. Yeah, right? That's what my mind came up with in my sleep from watching a speedrun of a stupid horror game with a dog with a guy in a dog costume. Ugh. Anyway, hi Cheeky, how you doing? I better actually continue with the plot line. You are the renowned secret sisters of Milse Soul, Sister Luana and Sister Sadie. It's my pleasure to meet you. It's my pleasure to meet the heroes who defeated the Sea Dragon in Elysia Bay. No play, only chat. I was really lucky to follow her from Neat. Pretty crappy, but I appreciate you asking. I'm doing my best to do my silly voices and ruin the plotline of Legend of Dragoon with it. Sister Luana, I heard about you from Librarian Ute. We have something in common. We're survivors of Neat. So you went through that tragedy. Do you remember anything about other survivors, or the whereabouts of the Black Monster, or anything? What I remember is only the sound of terror. It's the sound of terror. I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you. I see, but it's okay. The fact that somebody survived that tragedy means I can have hope that continuing my journey will someday lead me to the Black Monster. I'm with you too. Oh, does this mean you went to Neat too, Rose?
I told you. I just happened to be there.
Sister Luana, what about the health of Mr. Dart? Yeah, what do you mean the unusualness of my body, which is a phrase you never actually said? I see that you people have strong powers, a power that's beyond humans. It seems that the source of your power is in turmoil. Another power that has influence over you is anticipating the liberation. That is what I see. That is all I can tell. If it confuses you more, please forgive me. Then why did you bring it up? Oh no, Sister Luana, this is... the answer to your question. You may find out the truth about the entity that has influence over you now. I'm glad you enjoyed that. This is a tool to amplify the insanity, and the insanity is the source of the power of dragoons and the Dragon Knight. Someday something will happen, and if you cannot chasten your insanity, I wonder if you will be able to endure it given the meagerness of your spirit. I had to read that one quickly. Dark! I'm fine. Leave me alone. Just happy to hang out while munching on some carrots and hummus. Ooh, that sounds good. Hummus is made from chickpeas, right? I believe. Chickpeas. Yeah. I've only done it once, but I did this thing in my air fryer where I air fried chickpeas as a snack. It's pretty good. Just toss them with some spices and a little bit of oil so that the spices stick to them, and you air fry them for like 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty good. Only problem is it's hard getting them out of the tray that's lets them get air fried. Crispy. Crispy queen. Dragon is just wrecking everything. Are you all packed for your trip on Monday, Nat? I think you said you're leaving Monday, right? Anger or animosity towards humans of all things. Like, hey buddies! Oh my god, could it be?
The arrival of the one who glares through 7 diabolic eyes and who crosses the sky with 7 wings. He's trouble.
Yes, from Monday. I'll pack starting tomorrow. Fair enough. But all the paperwork and stuff is in order? I know the kiddo's passport was the major thing. We've got a lot of stuff already separated to pack, though. Cool.
He's the king of dragons, the divine dragon.
No paperwork, just passports? Well, it was paperwork to get the passports. I remember that much. The legend was true. The king of dragons, sealed by the long-gone Winglies, rests in the ground of Milsiso. Once it awakens again, it shall bring terror to the world. Again, we're facing a dragon. On my train? What are you people? We are the Dragoons. We're at the Dragon Knights, or we are the Dragon Knights who have the power to rule dragons. I've never said that before. It sounds kind of like I'm determining it now. Dragoons, the legendary Dragon Knights. That's the reason why I feel a strong power in you, but why did the Dragoons come to this country? Is it because of that dragon? Man, I'm so upset. The weather became quite cold again. I know! We've had snow here like 3 days in a row now. Which has been pretty awful. Thankfully, I haven't really had to go anywhere, but, you know, getting by as best I can. Also, Cheeky, what are you up to today? I haven't really talked to you much since you joined chat, and I feel bad about that. I've been talking to Nat a lot. It is supposed to be spring. I feel bad ignoring you, Cheeky. Not much? Is it daytime for you, or are you closer to where Nat is and it's gonna be nighttime soon? Or I guess bedtime soon. No, we're here to pursue a man. He is a sneaky, dangerous man, even for those with the strength of us dragoons.
Sneaky like a snake.
What did that man do?
He engaged in secret maneuvers during the Serdian War and formed a conspiracy for a coup d'etat in Tiberoa.
It's the afternoon. Okay, cool. So you're not too far off from me then. Is he going to bring evil to Milsaso? Oh, is that the dragon? Please see Queen Teresa. It seems that we need the power of you dragoons. Well, hopefully your day's been going well, Cheeky. And the rest of the afternoon and evening goes well, too. Even if you don't have things planned, it's nice when nothing goes wrong, at the very least. Do you have anything planned that you're going to play, or places you're going to go soon? Oh, that was not the party that I wanted. You need something other than hummus and carrots. That is totally understandable, Nat. Place Shana with Albert and Hashel with Congo. I need to get groceries pretty stinking soon. May hang out with friends soon for a birthday, but not much else. Fair enough. Does that count as the attack? Sorry, I need to tab out to look for the Stardust. Near the controls for the healing device on the second floor of the inn, near the pile of goods. Found next to the previous pile of goods. So let me look for that first. There should be a red tent somewhere around here. Oh. I guess not there. Okay, fine. When I get together with my friends a lot, we play board games and things. And it just thinking about gathering with friends as a result is reminding me of this YouTube video series that I guess, or like a short series, where this guy had so many board games, he redesigned them to be 3D printed as books. So the entire game can be stored inside a book-like shape that unfolds to be playable. So he can keep them all on a bookshelf with like spines labeling what they are, and they actually open up, and some of them fold down so that the centerpiece comes out and it's an elevated board. It's super cool. If I had a 3D printer, that's the kind of thing I would want to do with it. Actually, I learned something interesting, that there are places in the States, I don't know if it's the same in Canada where I am, where public libraries actually give you access to 3D printers. They just have them that you can go and use. And I would very much like to look into that and see if we have them here, because that would be a very good use of of paying for the 3D printer, I think. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think the funniest thing to do would be to use a 3D printer to print yourself a 3D printer. Just piece by piece make it, and then take it home and like cast it into metal pieces. You just cheat the system, print yourself a printer. What's this? That is a thing. Cool. Holy Ank! The heck is a holy ink? List maybe. I'm guessing it's somewhere down here. Not that far down. Scheming, sick, and twisted games. Yes. Revives from death. Revives from death with a given probability. That's interesting. Well, it reminds me of that episode of Futurama where Bender gets a hold of the copying device that will make 2 smaller copies of something out of whatever matter you give it. So he starts duplicating himself, but he's already got the device inside, so those minis can duplicate themselves as well. It just seems like fun. Welcome back, Nat. What did you get? Waffles. Nice. Actually, what did I see the other day? I saw somebody use a waffle maker to make like a stuffed waffle. I don't remember what the outside edges were though. Made a big batch yesterday. Nice. I feel like I should give the commander of the Holy Knights a stupid one-off voice. But I can't think of what I want to give him. Nat, do you have any suggestions for what I should do for the commander of the Holy Knights? Country accent? Alright, sure, I can do that. One moment, please. What I'm telling you is that whatever the monster is, with the force of the Holy Knights, nothing can stand against us. Have you ever seen the monster? According to the briefing by my man, it's bigger than a cloud and faster than our horses. It's impossible for such a creature to exist. At least one that small, because in Texas they're bigger. Where does your confidence come from? It is impossible for such a creature to exist. You idiot! Talking about the enemy based on mere assumptions? Are you going to expose your men to such danger? Oh, I should probably give Miranda a funny voice too. Do you have any suggestions for Miranda? Ooh! Maybe I should give it the voice of that guy from RAFT. Posh? I'm not sure how to do posh. But if you remember, there was that crazy guy from when I was playing RAFT, and he's like, Miranda. Oh, what will I do with you, Miranda? Okay. That will be Miranda's voice then. Talking about the enemy based on mere assumptions, are you going to expose your men to such danger? You are dismissed, Commander of the Knights. Yes, ma'am. Miranda. Calm down, Miranda. You're in front of guests. Luana, Seti, I'm glad to see you came back safe. You regret getting a singular waffle, BRB? Alright. You've never changed, Sister Miranda. He doesn't understand the... Oh. He doesn't understand the current condition. Who are these people? I brought them in order to save Milsiso from the intruder. You said to save? If we do not take action, it will attack us again, and next time it might attack us directly. Do you know anything about the monster?
It is the divine dragon, awakened from his long rest. No wonder he's cranky.
Rose, what the hell? The divine dragon? You are talking about the monster sealed in the Mountain of Mortal Dragon? I would guess so, yeah. Yes, the King of Dragons sealed by the ancient Winglies. The divine dragon came back. Are you sure of that? Please relax, Miranda. You said you will save this country. Is it possible for us humans to defeat a dragon? We don't know yet. However, we might be able to stop it. What confidence you have? We are the Dragon Knights who rule dragons, the Dragoons. There is nobody but us who can stand up to him. Are you saying you are the heroes from the Dragon campaign? The Dragoons? I was surprised too, however I don't see any falsehood in their heart. It means, may we request your help in vanquishing the divine dragon?
You are free to ask. In either case, we have to meet him. But we have a favor to ask, Your Majesty. There is one more thing we need in order to cross swords with the divine dragon. It is said that the Winglies made 2 weapons in ancient times to fight against dragons. One is a sword to kill dragons, namely the Dragon Buster.
Like, what? How do you know about that, Rose? I mean, how do I know about that? Oops, I didn't say anything.
Wait a second, isn't that the sword?
Yes, it is. It's the sword that the bastard used to kill Levitz. I'll never forget.
Therefore, we have no choice but to count on the other weapon.
What could that be?
The Dragon Block Staff. As the name implies, it's a magic staff to block the power of the dragons.
And where is the dragon? And where is the Dragon Block Staff? Welcome back.
I was going to ask you. Actually, it seems that one of us knew about it. Meru?
Like, what are you talking about?
Do you know about it?
Please tell us for the sake of this country. Why are you hesitating?
Okay, like, I'll tell you guys, alright? God, way to gang up on a girl. I think it's in the Forest of the Winglies.
The Forest of the Winglies? Where the heck is that? And, like, it's in the northern part of the Evergreen Forest? If so, are you saying that Winglies still live?
Yeah, duh.
It seems that the myth of the fairies in the Evergreen Forest area was true.
Queen Teresa, I'm heading to the Forest of the Winglies with these people in order to borrow the Dragon Block Staff. The Dragon Block Staff.
Are you coming too?
Of course, the problems are just too big to leave to you. Besides, I want to see how far you dragoons can go if you really have the power as described in the legend.
I beg you people, please save Milsaso from the divine dragon.
Now we are heading to the Forest of the Winglies. No time for procrastination. I don't even know if Miranda is supposed to be French or German, but that's the accent that she has. It's more like it's Miranda.
I'm funny. Please wait, I don't see Shana. Where did she go? We're always waiting for her, God.
What timing? Let's go look for her. We have no time to waste.
I can't make promises on that, Nat. I cannot make promises on the not dying. Even if I wasn't doing the stupid voices, I couldn't make promises on the not dying. Where did she go? Miss Shana, she went to the Chamber of the Signet. The lady with you went to the chamber. Well, thank you. Where would that be? She ran off to the Chamber of the Signet without saying anything. What? Please tell me where the Chamber of the Signet is. This way? Maybe? I don't know. Must be this way. Okay, cool. Shana! Shana, are you alright?
Where am I? When did I come here?
What happened?
I don't know, but that took me?
Miranda, what is this room for?
This castle used to be a fort for Winglies. I heard that this room used to be a chamber for a ceremony to seal something. But it was more than 10,000 years ago. It's crazy that it still works, to be honest, but it makes a great nightlight.
Isn't it the reason the Divine Dragon made a raid on the Crystal Palace? I know it's a bit of a leap of logic here, because it's been 10,000 years, but... In other words, is he trying to work off his hatred against the Winglies? That sounds like a stupid idea. I don't know why I said that. I'm very sorry.
Why did you come here alone? Were you called again, like the time with the Virage?
No, it was different this time. I woke up and I was here. I feel hot. It's gone.
Oh no! What happened?
What's this?
I cannot manage it anymore. I don't feel the power of the white silver dragon.
You are a dragoon too?
Me? Miranda?
Dragoon spirits manipulate fate. I can no longer. Ah!
Shana! Hey, what's going on? What is this stone? What is this?
I see. I passed out.
Are you alright?
Yes, but I don't think I can go with you anymore.
Damn it, where will my smooches come from now? There is nothing you can do in your condition.
I knew it from the day I looked at the moon and Fernie. I was sure this would happen to me.
That's an oddly weird thing to be sure of. But we'll be back as soon as we defeat the Divine Dragon. So wait for me till then. Smoochies for the road. Lighten up.
I'll work hard for you, Shana.
Gongol too.
It won't be long. Dart will be back with you soon, Shana.
Don't worry, I'm accustomed to waiting. But thanks, everyone.
Oh.
Miranda! Please take care of the rest.
Sorry, one sec. Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Yeah, party's still good. I actually never considered checking before if Miranda's stats are different from Shauna's. I just know Shana folds like paper under the slightest breeze, and it's pretty pathetic when you try and fight with her. There is no amount of armor or protection that has been able to keep her alive. Origami, no Origa you. Glass Cannon, my favorite character. Except that she's not a cannon. She's the healer. But I can't, like, put her in the back line to reduce damage or anything, and everything wanted to target her. She actually was getting less experience being in the party because she was dead so often than she would have if she was in the back line, like in the reserves. It was completely pathetic. Yeah, it was awful. She's not made of glass. She's not a glass cannon. She's just made of glass. I was gonna say something stupid and I forgot. Oh well. I can always think of other stupid things to say later. Not a big deal. I have no idea where in here I'm supposed to go, to be honest. Alright, time to see if I can actually, like, do the combat dizzy as I am. We're gonna see. I don't know if I'll be able to. Apparently not on the first strike. There we go. Sadly, you can't help. I know, but I appreciate the willingness. I just, I've never had... I've been dizzy before, but usually it was caused by myself, by, like, spinning around in a chair really fast or something. So the fact that I'm dizzy just sitting here is very weird to me. It's not like the room is spinning, but I feel off kilter, if that makes sense. Like, I just feel... Not that I'm not sitting straight, but, like, the room isn't straight, you know? It's the weirdest feeling. Oh, you do know the feeling. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad I'm not alone in that, at least, and that it's, like, describable. Okay. It sure isn't, and I've never had it before, so it's weird to deal with. I can't think of a time I've ever been unilaterally dizzy for no reason like this. Also, I still don't know why they call this thing a bear, but it is in fact called a wounded bear. It does not look like that to me. Not a bear, no. That's barely a living thing. There we go. Plus, I don't know why they chose that texture for it. I know this is going to be a bit of a gross analogy, but it looks like somebody ate corn too fast. Didn't chew it properly. I mean, am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong on that. Just saying. TMI. I didn't say when I eat corn. It was just a thought in general. It might have been a crappy thought, but... I'm not wrong, but I didn't have to say it. See, that's where you're wrong. I did. I had to say it because it was funny. I told you, I forgot the stupid thing earlier that I was going to say. I had to make up for it. I'm not debating those spritzes, Nat. I probably deserve them. Don't worry. Totally understandable. Why did my analog turn off? There are lots of times I make puns and I hiss for no spritz, but I think I might have deserved that one. Pretty sure I deserved that one. A dead end. Like, that's what you think, but here we are at the entrance to the Forest of Winglies. Maybe I'll be kicked out again. Where is the entrance? I see nothing. There's like a magical boundary here. Winglies have locked themselves in the forest since the dragon campaign. How come they didn't live with humans? Because they were ruling over them like slave masters, duh. You know about the dragon campaign?
That's the war that humans who obtained the power of the Dragoons started in order to liberate themselves from the control of the Winglies.
Some Winglies are like still butthurt about that. I mean, angry. Besides, Winglies have power that humans don't have. We can fly, bitches! The ancestor told me that the power draws a line between humans and us.
Meru, are you?
Yep, I'm a Wingly! Oopsie, did I not mention that? My bad. Oh, I'm glad you like the Valley Girl, Cheeky. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us? I know I've only been with you for like 14 seconds, but why didn't you tell us? Would you believe me? Would you, consider me as a friend if I told you guys?
It doesn't matter. Meru is Meru, right? Right? Now, let's go see the Winglies. Now, are we dealing with serious... Or now we are dealing with serious stuff. And even if we're dealing with the serious stuff, I, totally ruin it with this voice, but don't tell anyone. It's not supposed to break your immersion. It's just a little narration.
I forgot what voice I was giving the Winglies. I wonder what would happen to us if the Divine Dragon came to this forest. Oh, you'd be snacks. You'd be snacks. We would fight it with our magic, but probably we would fail given our current level of power. Yeah. But the ancestor said that we won't become extinct if we cooperate with other species. Snack. I just said snack like I said fa. I kind of missed that from the other day. That was fun. Fa. Other species? Are you talking about humans? That's right. I wonder if everybody in the forest can understand that, including me. I mean, you literally just kicked Meru out, so... Meru! The humans? Meru brought humans here! I'm going to let the ancestor know, and I will kill them all. Don't shoot! They're like my friends and junk. They carry my bags when we go shopping. We're not here to fight. We're here to borrow the Dragon Block Staff. The Dragon Block Staff? Oh, I feel like it's probably not the same accent I gave him last time, but I kind of want to do tough New Yorker Brooklyn guy accent for the Winglies. Hey, Meru! How dare you speak about our secret to them? But, the Divine Dragon is now awake. But, what can humans do if they can't even use magic? Should we break so? No, we should not, you warmonger. We have to take some action or everything may be destroyed. That includes the Forest of Winglies and human cities.
Alright then, tough guy. I guess we won't stop firing magic baseballs at you. Everyone hold on. The ancestor says he'll meet with the humans.
The humans.
You! Please, don't agitate the people in the forest. We're not used to seeing humans. But watch out for the Bardell brothers.
Like, what do you mean?
Why did you just fly off with that?
I hate foreshadowing.
Ruins my tan.
Let's go, Dart. The ancestor Blano is in the back of the forest. Speaking of, there should be a few of these in here. So found in Graha's room and in a pillar below the healing room. Okay. I have a couple more Stardust I can find in here. We're only missing, I think, 13 of them before we can fight the super boss on disc 4. But if I remember correctly, we're coming up on kind of a tricky part where if I'm not strong enough, I will get my butt absolutely handed to me in an endless loop.
So yous guys are the humans.
The humans. This is the first time I've seen one. This forest does not welcome humans. Some even have murderous intentions towards humans. Like the Battle Brothers. What? Watch me get my butt kicked in an endless loop? How rude. You'll get to see that plenty when I'm playing Hollow Knight.
It's an order of the ancestor. I'll carry you to the back.
No, thank you. Not yet. I'm gonna save. I'll play it as soon as I'm done with Dragoon, Nat. Don't worry. It'll happen. That is next on my list because you're so excited for it. Let's maybe save here. I'll be lurking while I'm working. Great voices. Oh, thank you, Raz. I appreciate you being here, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stupid voices.
Do you guys want to go up?
Yes, please. Hey, why are you touching me? The Dart Man does not like to be touched. I thought you were going to carry us in a basket or something. God. Okay. I don't know where his house is, so I'm going to have to look around a little bit for these Stardust. Who are you?
We respect the intention of the ancestor. The ancestor trusted you. We trust you guys too. The walls between species are thicker than you think, but maybe we can destroy them. I feel that way.
That looks weird. What the heck is this? Ooh! I turned into one of those, pneumatic tube system thingies. You know those old message systems they used to have in really big buildings? Yous can't use magic? Yous can't even fly? It must be very inconvenient, isn't it? The room upstairs is for recovering your health. Please feel free to use it. It's an order from the ancestors. Linus! She's not a Wingly from this forest. Linus, a Wingly who we don't know. I thought we was the last of the Winglies. Somebody's been telling an untruth. Stardust, okay. I thought this was the healing room. Bartle, are you bothering us again? Like, why you gotta do this? Yeah. Oh, hold on one sec. This one is actually kind of important. I gotta check this one. Okay. Sorry about that. One of the things that workers' comp has done for me is they gave me this recliner that I'm sitting in, but I also sleep in it. So I don't actually move much, and unfortunately, after like 4.5 years of using it, the stitching has started coming across. Coming apart. So I'm asking if it can be repaired or like replaced, and apparently they don't consider that as something that they'll cover. It's normal wear and tear, which means it would be on me to replace or to fix. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Take the rest of the stitching out and reupholster it myself? Like, what? What are you expecting of me here? Anyway.
The divine dragon can be taken care of by us without asking humans for help. Besides, we have no business talking to a betrayer who ran off the humans.
Like, what happened to you? The Bartle I knew was much kinder and wasn't like that.
My baby sister was killed by
a human. Oh no!
My baby sister was influenced by Yumeru and left the forest believing that the outside world was wonderful. We didn't need humans' help. Do you have something else to say?
Get out! There might be more people killed now. Good for yous. There's a good chance to learn how helpless you humans are. But we Winglies won't die. Our magic power surpasses the dragons.
You're strong, huh? Don't make me laugh. I wonder if you have noticed you are declining because you cling to the glory of the past.
What are you talking about? What's you saying?
You can barely fly and that's about it, right?
Maybe yous won't think that way after this. Eat it! Eh? No ways! Is this the legendary dragoons? Please let us take care of the divine dragon. And I say please, but really I just crushed your ambitions, so like it's more of an order? I'll like come back to take care of your baby sister's matter after my journey has ended. So please, like, trust us for now.
The ones who flaunt their power disappear when the truly powerful appear. I am going ahead.
Mexican music fades off into the background. If we cannot even have revenge anymore for our baby sister, the divine dragon cannot be. I feels weak in my knees. I cannot move. Is this for real? Ow! What was that for? You wimp, brother! How dare you humans! You humans! Just because you're afraid of our magic power, you're sending the destroyers of old dragoons at us? Silly humans. I'll pass sentence for the sin of killing my sister. I'll annihilate them now. And then I'll get a pizza. A Chicago pizza. Oh, why does this keep turning off? I feel like I need a new controller. It's probably getting interruptions in the cable. I heard something funny the other day, by the way. You know how there's a difference between regular pizza and Chicago deep dish pizza? Somebody said that deep dish pizza isn't actually pizza, it's a lasagna. And it seems pretty reasonable. Like, it's a lasagna in pizza crust. It's just layers of cheese. It's a pie. Did you see, I don't know if you watch any of Jordan the Stallion's YouTube videos, but they had this one, like, really interesting restaurant where it was basically a pizza that was cooked in a mushroom shape. And they brought it over to the table. It was cooked in a souffle dish. And they flip it over, and the whole thing just, like, plops out as this cheesy mass. It seemed good, but it seemed like more calories than you'd need in a week. I heard from the ancestor. Do you want me to carry you to the upper level? Yeah, sure. Take me up, wise guy. Oh, wait, wrong voice. It looked good. Yeah. I like his stuff, but I don't watch him all that frequently. Just every once in a while he shows up and I like seeing him throw his glasses. There's nobody here. Where is the ancestor?
Did you guys ring?
My body is being healed. Is this the magical healing?
I wonder if it's an apology for the discourtesy.
Ancestor, like, I'm sorry we're late. He's gonna get a different accent because of how he looks. I wonder if you can guess what it's supposed to be.
Welcome, humans and Giganto. Blano, ancestor of the forest, am I?
I am the first sacred sister of Milsister, Miranda. Please forgive our sudden visit.
Yes, it was Yoda. I'm glad that was obvious at least. I would like you to listen to our story. The Divine Dragon is...
I know. The Divine Dragon came back to life in the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon. And there are dragoons that have come to visit us. It seems that the times won't leave us alone. Snacks, want I? The messenger from the Crystal Palace and the people who are fated to come here. Our opponent is so enormous. We have to combine each of our strengths or none of us will survive. Survive or survive not. There is no try. Neither the Crystal Palace nor our forest.
You mean...
Let us put the power of the dragoons and our wisdom together.
You will let us borrow your dragon block staff?
We don't have the Dragon Buster now. So the Dragon Block staff is something. I skipped through too fast. It's okay. Much like Yoda. Many words said, not much to be heard. We no longer have the power to master that. However, if you who rule the dragons can use it, we can fight against the Divine Dragon.
Maybe the real power of the Dragoon was the friends we made along the way. That's a good point. It's not madness, it's friendness. Miranda appreciates your kindness.
Participate in this battle. We cannot, however. All that remain, we are. Become extinct. We cannot.
Like, I'm going. I know. You are a Dragoon too, Meru.
Inside you must go. Show you the way to Dragon Block Staff, I will.
Took me a while to settle into that rhythm. I'll meet you there, Meru.
Attracted to those humans you are.
Like, yeah. Duh. They're really cool. Ancestor, I want to go on the journey with them. And I want to see my mother and father anytime I want.
Telling me to throw our commandment away, are you? Forced my hand, have you? The right time yet, it is not.
Get it? Because I forced his hand because it's the Force and he's Yoda? Oh, never mind.
But eventually, near time in the future, it will come. When us and humans live together. With them you must go. As a Wingly, go see humans. Or better yet, the entire world. By your experience will be led.
Okay, I hear ya! Woohoo! But I want to take the Porsche. Like, you can't stop me, okay? I'll meet you there!
If Meru is the one leading us to the outer world, doomed we are. Where are those humans leading the world to? Clouded the future is. It must be the flow of time. Only the fates can tell.
I like to imagine all of a sudden that when he teleports, he's making the sound effect himself, so he's just saying whoosh before he teleports away. Oh, that makes me giggle. I like that.
The dragon blockstaff is sealed in the forbidden land over there.
Forbidden land?
The place where our hideous memory sleeps, it is. It used to be, until 11,000 years ago, a palace for us Winglies. It was the place where eternal prosperity was promised. Cardessa, the royal capital, it was called. Now a mere ruin without a name, it is.
Are you sure? Is it okay to go in?
Fine it is. Everything is in the past.
I see. We have to do what we can do now.
Ready are you?
Like, no, please wait just a bit. There's, like, a tower over here. I want to know what's in it. What's wrong? We don't know when the Divine Dragon will come. I feel some monster over there.
Some magic power there is still left. Monsters it attracts. Easy road to the dragon blockstaff it will not be. When you are ready, come to me. I'll lead you to the forbidden land.
It's surprisingly hard jumbling words like that in real time. Oh, is that just the elevator? Is that where we came up? What the crunk nuggets? Oh well. I need to go find some dude named Guaraha's room. Guaraha's room. I have no idea where it is, but apparently there is a Stardust in there that I need to get. Oh, hey, cool. I didn't know there was a cutscene here. Father, mother, I'm home. Meru, do you realize what you're doing? So these are the humans who've deluded you. Don't talk bad about my friends. Meru. I'm still me. I want to protect everybody in the forest in my own way. With Darton friends. Like, yeah.
The ancestors believed in Meru and is allowing the humans to pass through here. You have to believe in Meru too.
She gets a slightly higher Brooklyn accent. Humans over there. The dragon is supposed to be our ally. Winglies and humans are enemies. Why are you trying to defeat the dragon for us? The dragon campaign has been over for more than 10,000 years. Besides, there's no reason for our two species to fight each other, is there?
ideas may be too old. Please takes care of Meru.
You don't need to say such a thing. I'm the one taking care of them. Ugh. Mom, you're so embarrassing.
Oh, Meru's taking care of... That's funny.
Yeah.
Who?
Dart and everybody? Duh. I assume there's no time for this. He's right, Meru. Let's get going to the Ancestor. I know I was the one that just said we needed to leave, but now I'm saying we have to go. Okay, you're right. God, why do you have to be like this?
Your father talks harshly to you, but actually, he's happy to see your face. Besides, he likes Dot and friends. Look at this little face, Mashugana. Don't be yapping about silly things and just go see the ancestors.
Okay, I will. By the way, don't ask why I have a different accent. I'm just gonna say I picked it up from the city I was living in. God, it's an affectation.
Your mother's right. Seeing you makes me feel relieved. I know I was hiding it because I'm shy, but now I'm just gonna come out and say it. Yours is living your own way.
Of course, I'm your only daughter, father. I think a lot. Yeah, like with my brain. Bye now. And my brain is in my brain case, okay? Like, you can't tell me I'm not smart. I know that. God. Bro, what? Do you like how vapid I made her? I thought it was entertaining. Okay, so there's supposed to be a house somewhere around here. I have no idea how to get there. What did I tell you about touching me? Stop it. If you're gonna carry me, use a basket. God. And quit touching my butt. Where is this? Guaraha's room. I don't know where this Guaraha's room is. Who the hell is Guaraha? Oh, I bet it was that one right by the entrance. That might be it. The one in the direction I did not go to. This way? Yes. No, I went this way. What the... Okay, I have no idea where this guy's house is then. Well, screw it. I'll figure it out later. This is one of those parts, by the way, where I was saying earlier that if I don't make sure to have a separate save file, I can get locked in, like, super easily. And then not be able to progress because I just can't finish the fight. Dengrad, Milsaso, Wingley Forest. So I'm going to keep the save here. But once we get up to this new area, the enemies will be giving, like, 0 experience the entire time. They give quite a bit of gold, I think, but you can't level in the area. Which means if you're not strong enough, you're just screwed. It's very unfortunate. I actually lent this game to a friend more than 10 years ago now. But he got stuck there because he hadn't leveled enough and he didn't have an alternate save. So that was unfortunate. We couldn't get him past. Ooh, weapon seller. It does, yeah. I mean, there was probably a way if he changed his party up, but he just couldn't really. Raises magical defense, raises magical attack, escape rate. I feel like this may be kind of skewed in her favor as far as shops go. The only weapon they sell is a hammer. It's a pompous device? What? It's a pompous device. That's hilarious. Buy some rare stuff. Okay, let's see. But there is nothing useful here. Thanks. What's in here? Let me show you some cool stuff. Ooh, neat. The heck is this? What is this? Our thoughts were aligned. It's the Archangel. It's like the guardian god of the Winglies. The ancestor told me. You say told me, but don't you worship it too, Meru? I don't know. I've never been protected. Maybe I just don't know, though. Okay, end of tour. Bye. I know I called it cool, but, like, I didn't really care, okay? It's just, I thought you'd like it. Why don't you like my expression of care? I wanted to share with you some history, and all of a sudden you're like, no, you don't know. Ooh, this is the one. Okay, cool. This was the house I was looking for. I found it by accident. Marrows, I knew it! You're coming back to me! He's gonna be John Travolta for a minute. You guys are the Humes! So, you're the friends of Meru. Like, yeah, that's right. This is Guaraha, a friend of mine. You said I'm just your friend. I proposed to you like an hour ago, don't you remember? We grew up together? You're my fiancé! I didn't know you had a fiancé, Meru. There's more to you than I thought, Meru. Wow, like, what are you talking about? Rude. But it's true, isn't it? Miranda thought she was still a kid. It must be true that the Winglies have a long life and they are not as young as they look. What are you analyzing me for? Like, God. I can't tell you guys anything. I'm so embarrassed. What kind of relationship do you have with Meru? Relationship? We're just friends. See, I friend-zoned her, not like she friend-zoned you. Oh, excuse me while I ban this bot. Ban. There we go. Found at the top right corner. Okay. Well, at first she insisted on following us. Miranda wonders if that's so. We have no time to talk about that. Guaraha, why are you cooping yourself up in here? There's like awful things going on outside. As the ancestor told us, the divine dragon has come back to life, hasn't it? Why aren't you defending the forest? The other day, I let you in the forest, Meru. I'm on probation now. Of course I would defend the forest if I could. Whatever. We're going to see the ancestor. You just stay here and be gloomy? This is why you're in the friend zone. Meru, you've changed. You can be changed too if you go outside, Guaraha. Like, touch grass. God. There's a commandment for us Winglies. We cannot do what you want us to do, Meru.
Yes, you can. Duh.
Is it a decoration for the shelf? Doesn't seem very nice. Hooray! Okay, that's the last Stardust from in here. We can actually go to the Wingley City now. Or the... whatever it is. The zone of inescapable death. We'll put it that way. Also, if I remember correctly, that Archangel she was talking about, I'm pretty sure that actually is the super boss that we'll be facing. I've forgotten what his name is. Faust? Faust. Yeah, I think. It's been a very long time since I played this game, and I've forgotten a lot of it, but I think that's supposed to be. Ooh, I ran out of coffee. Sorry, that was accidentally loud. Sometimes I get loud for the sake of the silly voices. That one was accidentally loud. Ooh, pretty. Alright, carry me up. Carry me, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary wings to rest. Don't you fly no more. It was a very mild parody. Okay. Prepared, are you? Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. In the words of the 1920s sitcom, to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Or, you know, wherever. It looks like the moon, but it's not. This is the wisdom of the Winglies? Wow, they made a circle. Ruin of their wisdom it is. Let's go. The only reason I keep making that silly sound when I'm doing a Yoda voice is because in the PlayStation 1 game, Jedi Power Battles, every time you pick up a collectible, it makes that sound in Yoda's voice. It goes... So this is the Forbidden Land, the ruins of past glory. No remnant of the royal capital remains. On my planet? What's wrong, Mirror? You're shaking.
'Cause, like, I hear the outcries of the people who died here.
Are you going to wait in the forest, Meru?
No, I'm okay. I'll just put in my iPod. Put in my earbuds, alright? And then I can't hear anything? If I can't get past such a small thing, how will I be able to fight against the Divine Dragon? I mean, I could have just stayed quiet and we could get on with it, but I wanted to be dragging my feet before we get to the dragon fight.
Okay, that's a steam crevice. What, you didn't like my dragon pun? My double dragon pun? Excuse me. Bruh. Do. Do they have... Oh my goodness. I never pieced this together before, but the gnomes, because remember the Winglies were the overlords of humans before the war 11,000 years ago, according to game lore. These gnomes have their hands full of rods, like to beat people with. I think they were like slave taskmasters. Oh my goodness, I never put that together before. Well then. That's an interesting little detail. But that's okay, we can get rid of them. We don't want them no more. They are pretty weak too, apparently. Ow! Can't you read the room? Oh, man. Do I still have... Oh, good. I still have a cough drop. I'm sorry, you may hear this rattling around in my mouth a little bit. My throat is starting to get extra sore again. Oh, speaking of a sore throat, I learned something interesting the other day. So one of my medications, or I guess a couple of my medications are inhalers, but one of them is a corticosteroid. And after I take it, I'm supposed to rinse my mouth out with water. And they never said why. But I looked it up. As it turns out, it's to prevent something called oral thrush. Why is my controller not working? Why is my controller not working? Hold on. Yeah, oral thrush is apparently where the steroids supercharge bacteria in your mouth. And it seems very unpleasant. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's this like white coating of bacteria that forms all over your mouth and throat and your tonsils and the uvula. And apparently it secretes like a pus-like thing. It's very nasty. I had never heard of it before, but it's gross. I have been very careful to rinse very carefully after using it ever since I learned that. Fudge? See, I see these guys here, and the reality is I'm not fond of them. I just don't give a puck. Yeah, it is gross. Would not recommend looking it up if you got a weak stomach. Gongle smash. Okay. I used to have a weaker stomach for gross things, then I became a mom. Yeah, I imagine that'll do it. It really does do it. Kids are unusually gross. And they don't know better. And I remember that I was very gross as a kid by the same reason, so I don't judge them for it. But yeah, I can imagine becoming a parent, and especially a mom, would definitely increase your resistance. My kiddo's going through the everything poop is funny. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you'll find this joke as funny as I do, but the colloquial term for snot here is boogers. So I feel like saying that their obsession with gross things boogers belief. Oh no. Oh yes. I'm glad you got that one. It's kind of a rare sentence to say that anything beggars belief anymore, so to have you understand that it boogers belief makes me happy. Miranda thinks this is a large space. Indeed, I wonder what it was for. Congo thinks it was Colosseum. Good place to fight. Congo smells like blood. Sometimes it really amazes me how you make these puns out of nowhere. Well, thank you. I'm glad it's amazing. Hopefully in a good way. Blood and a large space. It sounds like a Colosseum. So close your eyes and you won't see anything. Like, yeah, it really was. Because that is not a talent I have at all. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, at least. I heard it from the ancestor. Once upon a time, it wasn't a Colosseum, but it wasn't for regular... Or it was a Colosseum, but it wasn't for regular fights that you won or lost. It was like for matches to the death or whatever. And to be fair, Nat, that's like you're trying to make puns in English, but that's not your native tongue. So I don't think I could make puns in Japanese. And you know multiple languages, not just English and Brazilian. You know Brazilian and English and some Japanese and some Korean. I imagine making puns in Portuguese is a little harder anyway, to be honest. My dad was showing me this video the other day that was just killing him, or making him die of laughter. Where it was the guy talking about how silly Brazilian languages are because they just add a to most words, and that's enough of it. Or that's enough to make it a Brazilian word. And he goes through, like, how you watch the dance on the tiki-taki. That's the Brazilian word for TikTok. I don't remember a lot of them, but that was one of them. And my dad just died laughing. Tiki-taki, facey bookie. Yes, that's right. What's the yappy? Winglies would just enjoy the view from above. A fighter's picked from among the dominated humans, dragons, and some gigantos. It is what it is, that's true. I'm the offspring of that kind of Wingly. I just wanted to get to the beach and go shopping. Why does it have to be like this? The ancestor told us that this is a mere ruin, didn't he? For me, I love these set of videos that is traumatizing gringos learning Portuguese. I haven't seen that, but it sounds funny. By naming a bunch of stuff that sounds the same but are very different. Please do give examples. I am curious. I still remember my parents telling me about when they went to Germany, I think on their honeymoon, and they were confused by seeing the words Ausfahrt and Ratsplatz on the highway signs, not knowing what they were. What happened here happened in the past. No matter what sorrow there was, it is no longer our sorrow. Isn't that right? There is nothing to worry about, Mary. The sins of the past are there just to tell us not to repeat them anymore. Cheer up. Let's focus on moving on. And I will be sure to check it out, Nat. Thank you. Which, if anybody is watching the video and got this far in, feel free to join the Discord. I do have links in the bio, both on Twitch and on YouTube. You're welcome there. Honestly, I don't think you'd be able to get it. Probably not. I really don't have a lot of it, to be honest, unfortunately enough. Okay. We gotta keep using this. Hooray! I put it on the meme channel, because it can be a meme. Okay. I appreciate that. I will have a look at it as soon as I'm done stream. Because I am curious. I like to share in the things that my friends find funny. I wish to understand the memes as well, at least as best I can. I don't know that I'll be able to, but I'll try. Oh, speaking of being able to understand things, I don't know if you've seen, but YouTube is doing this weird thing now where it can auto-dub using AI into other languages. So I've been scrolling through a bunch of... Yeah! I've been scrolling through a bunch of YouTube shorts, and every once in a while I'll come across one that, like, it makes sense, but it vaguely makes sense. And it's because they've translated it from English, or from the language it's in, into English. And the AI for it that makes it look almost good. Almost. The mouth moves like the English. See, I haven't seen those ones. But I've seen videos where it's just done the dubbing, not with people's mouths moving. It's translated it and dubbed it. And can you imagine how weird that would be? Hearing your voice, or like the computer's impression of your voice speaking a different language? Like, what the hell is that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd be freaked out. Yep. I remember Pirate Software. Thor, I think is his name. And the mouth moves perfectly to the dub. Yeah. I just remember seeing a short of him where he talked about going into his bank as soon as he got his, like, his big break of popularity, where he got his big boost. And he went in and he's like, here's the deal. I'm on the internet a lot, and people have access to a bunch of recorded audio of me saying all sorts of things, and AI is starting to be a real problem. So if anything wants to happen with this bank, I need to be here in person from now on. No doing this over the bank. No or over the phone or over the internet. Because can you imagine somebody using AI to call up your bank and close down your account or transfer money out to someone else? Like, that would be awful. That would be just the worst. Okay, I may actually save to a new file here just in case. That is legit and crazy, yes. It would be very, very unfortunate. I don't think I want to go this way quite yet. Actually, what time is it? You know, it's been about an hour and a half. I might actually call it on the episode here and then pick up again next time. My throat is starting to get pretty worn out anyway, so it's a good time to do so. We're just going to skip this battle. I don't need to save again, I just did. Thank you very much for joining me, as always, though. I appreciate your company. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Hopefully you had fun listening to me do stupid voices for a while. And yeah, Cheeky, thank you for showing up. I don't know if you're still here. You've been quiet for a while, but I appreciate your presence as well. It was so nice to have you. Nat, as always, thank you for being here. Kaz, thank you for joining in. I see Kami Force as well. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you had a good time. And Nat, say hi to hubby for me too. I didn't get to say hi to him today, but I hope everything's going well. And tomorrow, I believe you said, is Jackbox Games, right? On your channel? So, if you guys are interested, let me actually give a quick shout out to Nat. Shout out at Nat. There we go. So if you guys are interested in hanging out at around the same time tomorrow for Jackbox Games, that will be a good thing. Also, starting probably Monday? Yeah, starting Monday, just so everyone's aware, I will be starting my streams an hour earlier again, because Nat's time zone will finally have synchronized with mine. The time change really screwed us up, so I've been starting an hour later for now. So for everyone else who is not in Nat's time zone, I'll be starting an hour earlier, but that's just like the regular time for me. So if that doesn't affect you, awesome. If it does, though, like if you're not able to make it and you wish you could be here more, by all means, let me know, either in the comments of YouTube, or you're welcome to join Twitch chat. You could also join the Discord and leave me a message there. Just let me know what's going on. I'm always happy to change, adjust things. If there is a better time that works for you, let me know. Otherwise, as I said, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go die for a while, and I will hopefully see you guys at Nat's channel tomorrow. And if not, then back on my channel on Sunday. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.